Alright, what's up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. We have our first ever, I think, maybe not actually first ever. I have bad memories, so everything's new to me anyway. We'll just say first ever double dip. What's a double dip? Well, as you know, on Your Deck Live, it's a show where you submit lists to me, give me a little bit of money, and then I go over your deck, play your deck in 5 matches, and then I tune it up to what I think is the most optimal list and give you back a 75 cards I think works perfectly. A double dip is when I take that new deck and play it again immediately. So we go right back into the fold, double dipping, doubling up. And that's what we have right here. Not the first ever. Yeah, I once I said it, I realized I was being stupid. But like I said, when you have a bad memory, everything's new to you. It's sort of cool, actually. You can hear a joke, and then it's funny, and you hear it again 2 years later, and it's new to you. It's basically just a new joke. So, what do we have here? We have a Grixis Fevered Visions deck for Spice Goat. I love this card. I played this card a ton when it was in Standard. Fevered Visions is a first of the year. Fevered Visions is a 3-mana enchantment. It says at the beginning of each player's end step, that player draws a card. So it's a kind of a howling mine for both players, but you draw first, which is important. If the player is your opponent and has 4 more cards in hand, they take 2. So kind of a weird mixture between howling mine and sulfuric vortex for your opponent. Obviously, if your opponent's playing a very fast deck with a bunch of 1-drops, it can be a little tough. But we're also drawing extra cards too, which is really cool. So you get to draw extra cards, it fuels your hand, and then if they can't cast all their cards, they take extra damage. Just a powerful card. Definitely much better against slower decks. Like, much better against slower decks than other decks. But powerful card. And built around that, we have sort of a kind of almost madnessy burn deck. So we have our threats are going to be Stormchaser Mage, Flying and Prowess. You have those chip shot damages in. 3 toughness is important. Doesn't matter Wild Slash. Can poke and deal some damage. Then Thermo-Alchemist, very similar. 3 toughness, can block, but also can deal 1 for each spell you cast. The goal is to cast a lot of spells, so these cards were popular in Standard when Standard was around. Playing 2 copies of Rix Maadi Reveler. This is only really good with our Madness cards, because our hand's going to be pretty full, so Spectacling it's kind of, unless things are going wrong, out of the question. It does play nice with the Alchemist, however, as far as Spectacling goes. I'm not super sold on these, but I can see it. Because of the Madness cards, which we're going to get to. I also playing 2 Royal Scions, mostly for the draw and discard for the Madness cards. We'll get to that shortly. But we can pump up our Stormchaser Mage and get in for some damage. So, we get some normal cards here. We get Wild Slashes, Shock, pretty good. But the really cool part about this deck is the Madness stuff. So we have 4 Fiery Temper, which when Madness, it's essentially a cantrip Lightning Bolt. Because if you activate Royal Scions, draw a card, then discard Fiery Temper, you get to cast it for free. Not for free, but I'm sorry, for a free card, basically. So the card you discarded is being discarded onto the stack, essentially, meaning you draw a card. And it's also just a Lightning Bolt, too. So 4 Fiery Temper, Madness Lightning Bolt. Then we have 4 Alms of the Vein, which is a Madness Lightning Helix. Can't target creatures, but gaining 3 life is a pretty big game. So we have a lot of bolts we can fire at our opponent. And then we have ways to discard in Collective Brutality, which is a really good card anyway. Also good with Fever Visions, because it's good at turning extra cards into resources. Thrill of Possibility, discard a card, draw 2. Of course, the Rix Maadi Reveler, Lightning Axe, and then Collective Defiance. This is the one card that I'm not really stoked about. This card's never particularly efficient. You can either wheel your hand, just discard your hand and draw that many cards. You can deal 4 to a creature or 3 to a player. You can escalate to do any one of those even more. It's a pretty clunky card. Discarding your hand is pretty clunky. 3 to a creature is pretty clunky, or 4 to a creature is pretty clunky. I'm not too thrilled about this card, I'm not going to lie. So, aside from that, though, a lot of cool burn cards, playing 21 lands, which I think is reasonable with all the card draw. And mana base seems fine. A lot of mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 10 blue sources feels a little light to me. It feels a little light, but yeah, that's definitely light. I mean, we can like Rix Maadi or Thrilled look for a blue source, but I might actually change that beforehand. Yeah, I should have gone over the mana base a little more closely. I'm gonna add a Spirebluff Canal and cut a mountain. And then while we want a basic island, I don't think we want a basic island. Almost all of our cards are red and black. We're splashing blue for a few cards, so I'm changing the Spirebluff Canal count real fast. So one extra blue source, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 blue sources. Might still be a little light, but we'll see. We'll see. Sideboard has got 2 Mystic Disputes. Card's really, really good, obviously, against the blue decks. 2 Cry the Carnarium. Better than Anger of the Gods, because we have our Thermo-Alchemist, which will survive it, which is pretty cool. All the blue cards of the engine. I mean, yeah. I mean, you don't. It's not like we need to cast Fear Visions on turn 3, you know, and turn 3 is still pretty far in. The biggest thing is Stormchaser on turn 2 is a little hard with our mana base, but we'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't mind playing another land, too. Yeah. You know what? Let's be responsible. Let's be a little more responsible. Let's play, one more blue source. We're going to play a Sulfur Falls over the 3rd Defiance. I do tune the decks up a little bit beforehand, and we're going to cut a Defiance. So yeah, I think that the mana base is really, really important, and if we can't cast our spells, we're going to be in trouble. So now we have 12 blue sources. I think that's fine. So I'll export that really fast for y'all. Make sure you get the right list on them. So sideboard's got 2 Cries is great, 4 Thoughtseize for the combo next is good. Some Glorybringers, if you want to go just go a little more mid-range, it's pretty reasonable. Glorybringers, some Chandras, same thing, and Abrade. Why are we black? We are splashing for Alms of the Vein and Brutality. Alms of the Vein is pretty good. I mean, remember, this is a cantrip 1-mana Lightning Helix your opponent. You know? And that's a big deal. Like, that is good. I do think we're skewed a little too much toward black lands, but we'll see. We'll see. Again, we're doing a double dip here, so we're gonna play the deck in a league and then fix it and play it again. So, talk to me about these this little mid-range package in the sideboard, Spice Coat. When do you want to bring in these Glorybringers and these Chandras? Talk to me about that. But I'm ready to battle here. Deck seems sweet. Let's jump right in and see how it goes. Pioneer League, Grixis Visions. Let's battle here on Your Deck Live. Again, the show where I play Your Deck Live on stream. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow button before switching on YouTube, make sure you follow in there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We do Your Deck Lives. We do all sorts of stuff here. It's good times, good times. Let's jump right in. No shilling. We're going right in. Brutality is very good. Very, very good. Look at that. We're just playing blue-red anyway, so... honestly, a kind of awkward hand, but we're going to keep. We do have a lot of discard, so... Ironclad Pyromancer. It's kind of clunky. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Alright, well... The good news is they're taking 2. The bad news is that, we just lost our threat, but... It's okay. It's okay. Mage hits the bin. Alms the Vein. All madness and no enablers. That's okay, though. Probably would have been a good hand of the week, honestly, but that's okay. Oh, good morning, Zibby. How's it going, bud? Doing good? Yeah. It's still snowing in your cage. Thoughtseize again? That's pretty funny. So, yeah, I mean, take a 3 damage spell and take 2. It's fine with me, you know? Would have been hilarious if I had played Spirebluff Canal and not drawn a non-card. They would have had to take Fire Temper, we would hit them with it. That would have been sweet. I mean, if I play an untapped source, they just take Alms of the Vein instead. So, all right. I mean, they're coming at it. I mean, they're at 14. We haven't actually done anything yet, so that's kind of cool. Royal Scions, a really good draw. Like, best draw probably possible with two madness cards in our hand. So, we play Royal Scions. It might just get Dreadboard or Murderous Rider before we can even use it. I'm going to play the Visions here. I know I'm giving them cards, but we're getting cards too. And I think the ideal turn for us next turn is Scions plus Madness. Because again, it's a cantrip. So, obviously it's a little weird to play Visions into their smaller hand, and they've Thoughtseize 3 times, but we're drawing cards too. That's the important part. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in this deck. Right back to bed. It'd be funny. Speak of a devil. Good choice, Jim. Now we kill it with our Fiery Temper. Draw land? No. I don't want to cast Royal Scions still. Because if they're willing to Raw Dog this, and they probably just have just want to gain the life, but yeah, we're just going to mage them. Try and draw land. So they got a 13, they have 2 cards in hand, we draw a card, they draw a card. We really want to draw a land here. God. Killing me. Mutavault. Sure. Cycle Canyon Slew. Play Liliana Velasto. That's fun. Not really worried about that one. So, draw Lightning Axe. That plays. We can Axe, Temper. That doesn't even like... We can just kill Liliana, I guess. Yeah, it plays. We could save Axe for a bigger creature. It's 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to sleeve this up. What sleeve should I use? BCW Elite Dues. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to Lightning Axe. They're probably playing Glorybringer. Let's make sure we can kill that with the Lightning Axe. Very weird games. We just haven't drawn untapped land yet. So we haven't been able to do our Royal Scions play, which is kind of annoying. We could kill Liliana this turn. Let's kill Liliana, I guess. If they play a Glorybringer, we'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. So, the 1, get a 1/4 on the thingy. This goes in the bottom. Land. Kill Liliana, they go. Obviously, not a bad turn for us. We draw a card off Fever Visions. Draw a Mountain. God damn it. And immediately punished. Alright. They had it last turn. They would have played it last turn. So, that sucks. In my play, it was probably just bad, honestly. And now we just can't. I'm just having trouble here. We're just having trouble here, friends. Alright, we're gonna loot. Blood Crypt. Alright. So, I mean, hopefully our Scions lives till next turn. If not, we have Thrill Possibility, Visions. We have whatever card this is. Reveler? Okay. Reveler and Alchemist is pretty good too, so 12 to 15. I mean, we are having them draw 2 cards a turn. Them being the perfect cards is obviously pretty unfortunate for us, but that's just actually insane. Now they get to kill my Royal Scions too, and my Thermo-Alchemist. Yeah. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Let's see if we can steal this one. Cantrip Helix, draw 2. I mean, if I play the Alchemist, they just exert, but if they're exerting, they're not, they can't attack as much, so I guess we should play it. We're drawing a bunch of cards and burning them out. Obviously, this game, they mulliganed and opened on triple Thoughtseize, so their hand was never full, and they've drawn a lot of lands. But even then, like, Rankle. Even then, just the ability to draw a bunch of cards a turn when you're playing burn spells, you just kill your opponent before they can use all their cards. That's the idea, at least. Alright, let's take $1 million. Yeah, I mean, we should have probably held Lightning Axe. They got lucky, and they went runner on us. We could have just, like, not let them hit with the first Glorybringer and probably still won the game. So, it's probably my fault. Alright, we draw a Wild Slash. I mean, that can kill... That's 2, 1, or 1 short of being able to do both. If we had 1 more mana, we can go... No, that doesn't even work either. We can go Brutality, Drain, Glorybringer, slash Glorybringer, Exert, or Spectacle, Rix Maadi Reveler. It's pretty annoying. Like, this should be a good matchup for us because they have no life gain, in theory. But... this game is just not really panned out in our favor. Yeah, I guess I could draw another Wild Slash, I guess. Yeah, obviously we missed the land drops early on too, which sucked. This Visions draw has to be really good here. Alright, I mean, pretty tough game, obviously. We should have held the Lightning Axe. They kind of ran run around us with the Glorybringers. We got stuck on lands for a bit. Certainly not an ideal first game there, but that's okay. That's okay. It does feel like we're a little light on ways to kill larger creatures. I would say I definitely want these Chandras. I don't think I want Glorybringer of my own. I should just cast the Reveler. You're right. I'm just dumb. It didn't affect the board really. So Glorybringer is non-dragon, correct? I don't think I want Thoughtseize or anything. It's not really a fight I want to get into with them. Maybe we just want this. Like, the Brutalities are pretty bad, and the Wild Slashes are pretty bad. Defiance can also kill. This also kills Glorybringer. That's kind of fine. Yeah, cut the Brutalities and cut, like, 2 Wild Slashes. They could have, like, Rabmaster or something like that, but... Alright, let's try this. Bullets. Happy New Year, my friend. I think we're lacking in a Dreadbore effect in our sideboard. Chaired. New sub, what's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. It's better. Opponent keeps 7. What's up, Ethno? Happy New Year, my friend. Abrade instead of Slash that kills Rankle. That's fair. I mean, Slash hits Planeswalkers. So, like, I can finish off a Chandra or something. Charlie from Rockland, New York. What's up, my friend? Welcome. Alright. No Thoughtseize. Brutality can't take visions, so... Just want to get that Visions online. Once it's in play, they can't remove it. And this game, they didn't mulligan to triple Thoughtseize. So the Visions is going to do them some damage for sure. I don't think Brutality is particularly good against us, honestly. But, sure. Took Collective Defiance? Sure. It's one of our outs to Glorybringer, but... Alright. Visions it up here. End step, draw card. Oh, yeah. They stack really well in multiples, too. Murderous Rider, you got it, my friend. You try and stem the tide here. Take 2. Alms to the vein. This is much better than last game. We got lands, we got visions, we got spells. We draw 2 cards, Glorybringer. They got 7 cards in hand. Is Underworld Dreams legal? I don't believe so. Mutavault coming in. It's probably just Glorybringer the Rider next turn. Underworld Dreams is in Theros? Really? Oh, it's in a new set? That's cute. They discard. Not a Madness card, that's for sure. A Blood Crypt. We draw Swamp. So... Rotting Regisaur is actually pretty interesting. That's a really good suggestion. Rotting Regisaur could be a really good sideboard card. I like that idea a lot. Don't let me forget that. Rotting Restore for the sideboard. Excellent idea. Let me just bang her. Excellent, excellent idea. Seems really good against creature decks, too. They have Fatal Push. They just cast Fatal Push, try and make their hand smaller. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. We're going to unload on them. They have Rankle here? That's pretty good. They get to Rankle and then Edict us with the Mutavault, maybe. I'm actually pretty happy with this because they're stone raiding themselves. And that means that it's going to be even harder to play more spells. So, how do y'all feel about the third Fever Visions? Can I get chat's opinion on the third Fever Visions? Each player discards a card. That's cute. We're almost there on these Alms of the Veins, don't worry. So draw, they're at 8. Are you just dead? I can just kill them, can't I? How do y'all feel about 4 Fever Visions? So they're at 6, 7, 8 cards. They're just dead. I'm just gonna kill them. Like, there's a world they can kill us next turn, maybe. So we're just gonna play the Alms of the Vein. Oh wait, if I play Visions, we'll draw 3 cards, and I can end step. Madness. All right, sure. Well, Visions will kill them if they don't kill me next turn. While it is fairly unlikely, you know, we don't want to lose to it. Also, they can discard to Rankle too, so I actually love this. All right, we'll do this. So I got a Fever. Reverse 8 rack, yes. Discard to hand size. Madness. It's not often you're playing spells in your cleanup step, but we are. Now what? Now what? The funny thing is I hate cowbell. I think the cowbell is an abomination to the concept of music. Ebony Owl Natsuke. That was my first Pro Tour. So they're going to make themselves discard to try and not die to these. Don't think it matters. I don't think they have any outs anyway, but each player discards a card. Don't mind if I do. There aren't a lot of great Madness cards, so people don't necessarily understand how good Madness is as a mechanic. Madness is really, really good as a mechanic. It's just, you just got to think of every Madness card as a cantrip. Because that's what it is, most of the time. Are they still playing? What's their plan here? Collective Brutality, full Escalate. So they have 2 cards in hand now. Sure. They're still dead, aren't they? Oh no, they gain 2 life. But they know my hand. Scoop lag? Scoop lag. That game was close. Alright, so I think I agree with the Abrade over Wild Slash for Rankle. I like that a lot, actually. Also kills the 2/3. So that's a good idea. We didn't need all Favorite Visions. We only needed like 1 or 2 of them, you know? The third one was superfluous, and the fourth one was just like a joke. Why are there 2 chat boxes? Oh, that's the last match's chat box. That's really weird. Alright, alright, mulligan, 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 mulligan. Not good. It's better. We're gonna keep... We're gonna ship the old Collective Defiance. We have the Rix Maadi Alchemist combo here. I should have maybe kept the Defiance and gotten rid of the Lightning Axe. Yeah, that's probably better. Lightning Axe is pretty bad on a mulligan here. That's a pretty good draw. I should have kept Defiance. Temple went bottom. Thermo-Alchemist. Kamigawa draft was well respected by pros, but gifted Aetherborn. Okay. But I didn't love that format. Oh yeah, let's just do it. Come on. This is whenever I play an instant or sorcery, right? There's no way you don't just slam Visions here, because they can't... Once in play, they can't deal with it, so... Oh my god. Kalidas? Nice Lightning Axe, Jim. Thanks. I almost blocked. It has Death Touch. I almost blocked. I was ready to block. I was all ready to block. I forgot. I was thinking about the other one. Yes, I wish I drew as many Loxodons as I drew Visions also. So, alright, so we're going to kill that. We're not drawing lands, which kind of sucks, but we got to kill this Kalidas, obviously. Kalidas. Missing land drops does suck really bad, by the way. Just going to throw that out there. We're going to, I guess we're going to Lightning Axe, Alms of the Vein, whatever. I guess we should go to our end step and see if we draw a Fiery Temper. If we can kill the Aetherborn also. Yeah, that works. So let's just say go. Move to end step. Try reveling into a land. We got to kill the Kalidas. Obviously. So, Lightning Axe that bad boy. Discard Alms of the Vein. Fire that bad boy off. This is going to untap. Little machine gun action here. Yes, I would like to cast that spell. Thank you for asking. Would have loved to cast Visions that turn, but cannot leave Kalidas in play basically ever. So, Kalidas. Castle Locthwain's so good. Not good in this matchup, but just a good card in general. Alright, no blockies. So they go to 15, we go to 19. Okay. They'll be taking 2 from Visions also. Slew. Vraska's Contempt my Alchemist. Sure. Tell you what, my friend. Actually, hold on. Am I playing a second Visions here or playing 2 Alchemists? It's got to be second Visions. Yeah. So I want to draw a kill spell for this Aetherborn also, so just get the Vision train rolling here. I also want to make sure I draw lands, which we cannot do, but... That's a card. That's a card too. Yeah. Okay. I would say Rekindling Phoenix is mildly probably. We can't draw lands. God, why can't we just draw lands? How many lands are in this deck? There might not be enough. You gotta make a land drop every single turn. What are we on? Didn't I add a land too? We're on 22 lands? Yeah, this probably isn't enough lands for this deck. I feel like we're only losing games because we're not drawing lands. We should have 6 lands in play this turn. I mean, I think we gotta kill both Aetherborns, realistically. Like, we can't, we don't want them gaining life. Phoenix is a good clock, but... Alright, so we're gonna say go again. We'll draw, we'll see if we can madness out a card if we draw a Temper. Alms. God, land. Damn it. Yeah, we're just gonna kill both Aetherborns. Alright. This is still 8 cards. But yeah, going into turn 7 with only 4 lands in play is bad. Is not good. And they're going to be gassing us up all game here, obviously, because they have all these cards in hand. This is a significant attack. I mean, I think we're going to lose this game. Just couldn't deploy our cards fast enough. Honestly, Lightning Axe is really good, too. I kind of wanted a Lightning Axe somewhere. MK, resub, welcome back, my friend. I don't think we have any outs, really. Alright, they just have 7 in the air. I mean, Alms is pretty good. I guess we're going to Rix Maadi, discard the Alms, and maybe play Alchemist, I guess. I'm not even sure. The Phoenix is pretty good against us, too. Opponent's just playing, like, Mythic Rare Rakdos, I guess. Alright, Rid. Definitely not Scion Alms. I don't think Scion is very good right now. Like, they are at 9 going to, you know, like, the life total matters, so having an attacker is very reasonable. If they have a haster, we can't do anything, so. You go to 11. And I draw another Spirebluff Canal. Okay. Just play Alchemist. If they don't kill us, there's a chance we can kill them. So, it's pretty likely we get Glorybringer here, but... Contempt my Rix Maadi Reveler. Fatal Push the other creature. They have 3 cards in hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're going to make us both discard. Yeah, I don't think we can really, we can turn the corner here. That was pretty good. It was mostly just us not making land drops, though. As the problem is we have all these cards in our hand. If we could have played them all, we probably would have won. But those land drops are just compoundingly brutal. And the problem is that Visions draws the card on your end step, so it doesn't actually help you find lands that turn. I think it is a deck building flaw, and that we're not playing enough lands. They're at 8. I mean, you could draw like Temper. All right, and now we draw Lightning Axe. You bastard. All right. I guess we just thrill here, and maybe we have outs. I guess we have 3 damage right here, right? But that doesn't really matter. I guess we could just like Defiance them, and then just try and draw one of our 4 Fiery Tempers to kill them. Nah, we're short on mana. Yeah, that doesn't work. Spirebluff Canal ruins that plan. Defiance Wheel costs 4 mana total, which does not really help us that much. That sucks. Oh, the axe. Though I'm being stupid. Yeah. Okay. So we just I don't have enough red though. God. So we can't Defiance them and then axe. We could draw Alms the Vein, one of our 2 Alms. So our only out is if we throw away the Spirebluff Canal. I don't think we can actually win anymore because we don't have enough mana to cast all our spells. We can deal 6 damage. I think our only out here is to Defiance them for 3, and then just move to our end step, draw 2 cards, and hope one of our 2 draws is Alms of the Vein, so we can Lightning Axe Alms. If we had another red source in play, we'd be drawing to 4 Fiery Tempers also, but we don't have that. Yes, if Spirebluff Canal was a Sulfur Falls, we'd be fine. We'd have 6 outs, which is really, really good off 2 draws. So yeah, I think that's our only out. All right. We need Alms of the Vein or bust. It's a reason to play a land. I don't know, whatever. Here we go. Alms of the Vein off the top. Oh. No. Alright, so we've also learned that we need to have a lot of red sources in our deck. Every non-red source is a major concern. Okay, that's fine. We learned a lot that match. We learned a lot. Straight Jackin updated my rinky-dink flip phone to the Cadillac of flip phones on that 4G now. 2020, here I come. That's awesome. Thanks for the bits. Alright, so obviously a kind of tough game there. But even though things went really wrong for us, we still were very close to winning, and their hand was almost perfect. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's okay. That's okay. We had 7 cards in our hand, so can't discard in a turn. Wait. We had 6 cards in our hand because I played the land. Right? Our notes so far are Regisaur on the sideboard seems like a really cool idea. No, we had 6 cards in hand. We had 6 cards in hand. Yeah, I accounted for discarding to hand size. We would have had 7 cards in hand if we had not played the land. All right, folks. Streams brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. CoolStuffInc.com. #1 source for all your game shopping needs. Go buy your Fear Visions and your Alms of the Veins. Get 5% off with promo code Jim5. Check it out. Also, my articles, Video Monday, Article Friday. Check it out. All right? Promo code Jim5. God damn it. What did I do with the chat thing? How am I breaking everything? I don't understand what's going on over here. All right. Yeah, we got a mulligan. Man, I hope they're playing Burn. Playing Ball gets a 6 also. Alright, we're on the draw. We're going to keep... We're going to ship the Wild Slash because we have Brutality and Fiery Temper anyway, so... Imagine if they're playing Burn and we fully... Or like Prowess aggro. We fully escalated Brutality with Alms. What's up, Camera Golf? This is the first round of a double dip. This is match number 2. We lost a very close match 1, and we learned a lot about our deck. So, hello, Fevered Visions. How do you do? Would Electrostatic Field be better than Thermo-Alchemist? Yeah. Right? Hold on a second. No, because the Alchemist is good for 1 every turn, right? Yeah, this doesn't do anything by itself. If nothing else happens, the Alchemist does 1 damage every turn. Okay, yeah, it's not better. You confused me there for a second because it sounded like you were making some sense, but yeah, the 1 damage from Thermo-Alchemist every turn is on addition to that. So, Brazen Borrower. I don't think the creature part of Brazen Borrower is very good. All right, they're playing the combo deck. Oh boy. All right. I don't like Fever Vision against the combo deck. They're playing the Lotus Field deck. Okay. What do we do? The problem is we can't really duress any of their pieces. So I don't even know if we want to cast this. I think we just duress them, escalating to deal 2, and then next turn we just Scions and just lean on that with our Madness cards and try and ultimate the Scions also. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We can't play Visions against them. We can't have the combo deck drawing extra cards. So we're going to... 2 modes. 1, 2. Discard Visions. Their hand is Dig Through Time, Growth Spiral, Sylvan Scrying. It's got to be Sylvan Scrying. Alright, and then we say go. Bedlam Reveler is very good. But it's not good in the early game, whereas Rix Maadi is passable in the early game. I'm not sure. There's also an impetus on us to have a bunch of cheap cards in our deck because we want to have a lot of cards from Fever Visions and then dump our hand also. So the deck's a fun puzzle for sure. The deck is definitely a very fun puzzle. Alright, so we just slam Scions here. Yeah. Like, they can dig soon, but... Oh, yeah. I mean, we're burning the crap out of them. So that's kind of cool. We have 9 points of burn in our hand. And the ultimate on Royal Scions looming. Oh, man. They just drew Lotus Field. That's sick. And they drew Vizier? Oh my god. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's read some Hobbit, I guess. Their hand was Dig Through Time, Growth Spiral, and now they have Lotus Field and Vizier. And Dig Through Time, and everything. Alright, let's read some of The Hobbit here. Chapter 16 of The Hobbit. Of course I'm going to read out loud. Why would I read to myself on stream? Selfishly, alright? It's turn 4, by the way. And we duress them. And their hand was terrible. Chapter 16. A Thief in the Night. Now the days passed slowly and wearily. Many of the dwarves spent their time piling and ordering of the treasure, and now Thorin spoke to the Arkenstone of Thrain, and bade them eagerly to look for it in every corner. "For the Arkenstone is of my father," he said. "Is worth more than a river of gold in itself, and to me it's beyond price. That stone of all the treasure I name unto myself, and I will be avenged on anyone who finds it and withholds it." Bilbo heard these words and grew afraid, wondering what would happen if the stone was found, wrapped in an old bundle of tattered oddments that he used as a pillow. All the same, he did not speak of it, for as the weariness of the days grew heavier, the beginnings of a plan had come in his little hobbit head. Oh, it's my turn now. Alright, so they Fae of Wishes for finale of whatever. I mean, we're definitely dead next turn, right? If you draw a duress of some kind, maybe. Alright, it's a draw. I mean, discard Alms of the Vein, I guess. Play this, say go. Alright, just kill me, I guess. Read out loud in Elvish. Oh, sorry, my Elvish is a little rusty. Ugh. Turning Temple of Mystery. So this is a matchup where you want Regisaur. Rotting Regisaur. Just bring in Thoughtseize and Regisaur and just freaking kill him. God, I love the idea of Regisaur in this deck. I'm just conceding. They have the X spell in their hand anyway, so alright. Pretty lame. Their hand was pretty bad. And then they drew Lotus Field. And they also drew Vizier. So kinda stinky. That's okay. Not a great matchup for Fever Visions. Oh, excuse me. Go with straight blue-red and play Daze and doing Fever Visions. Alright, so Mystical Dispute is in. Thoughtseize is in. Lightning Axe, Wild Slash. We have a lot of cards that are just terrible against them. Oh my god, everything's awful. Everything's awful. We can bring the Planeswalkers and try and just, like, ultimate them, I guess. I guess Wild Slash isn't the worst. You know, with an Alchemist in play, just a Lightning Bolt. It's cheap. But at the same time, we're boarding out Visions, so cheap cards don't matter as much. The question is Wild Slash better than Glorybringer and Chandra? Maybe it is, actually. Because, if we're just, like, they're not going to kill our stuff ever. So, Slash is good with both Alchemist and Stormchaser Mage. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. I mean, Defiance is really bad. Don't want to, like... guess Glorybringer kills faster than Chandra does. I mean, Chandra was played on turn 4, deals 2. Turn 5 deals 2. Turn 6 deals 2. Turn 7 ultimates and kills them. Whereas Glorybringer is just like turn 5 deals 4. Turn 6 deals 4. Chandra adds mana too, though. Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, Narset's a different deck. That's a different deck. We like want our opponent to draw cards with Visions most of the time. Most of the time. There's definitely matches where Visions is not going to be good. What's up, Lobmancer? Happy New Year, my friend. It's not the best hand. It's not the worst hand. It's funny. I think I'm going to hold off on Thoughtseize until turn 3, maybe. Like, is there a 2-drop they can play that really scares me? I guess Sylvan Scrying is the worst one. I guess we'll cast it on turn 1. We're both getting married this year. Married hype. We're currently 0-1. We lost a close match in our first round. With some deck building changes, we probably would have won. And now we're losing to stupid Lotus Field deck, which is just like whatever. Thoughtseize. Their hand is Dig Through Time, Finale Revelation, Hidden Stirrings. They already have the Lotus Field. God, it's gross. I mean, Sylvan Scrying still finds a Thespian stage. So I'm pretty sure we just take that. We could also just dispute their Dig or Finale. So yeah, I like that. All right. Try and keep them on one Lotus Field if possible. Pioneer needs smallpox. That's how you answer Lotus Field. What's their actual kill condition? Who knows? They all play different kill conditions. Whatever they want, basically. I think that's better than Alchemist. It's certainly less clicking, so I like it. It's better with a Royal Scions next turn. Yeah, some play Expansion Explosion, double cast. Some play like just Ugin the Spirit Dragon and Wish things. It just really depends. Alright, so they drew another Temple of Mystery, and they're playing that over anything else. They topped the first scry, and this scry is being thought about carefully. Don't be hasty, Mr. Baggins. You can see my blocking a light for Zippy's cage. They went bottom. Do I think anything in Lotus is bannable? Yeah, I think Dig Through Time is bannable. I'm actually surprised they didn't ban Dig the first time. They could have banned Dig instead of Nexus. I don't think Nexus is good without Dig, but... Alright, so we didn't draw a land. Again. Given all the filtering, too, we just gotta have more lands in this deck. Growth Spiral. Alright. So sack 2 lands. I could play an island. Their end is Finale, Stirrings, Dig. So now we draw a land, obviously. I mean, we really want to counter their Dig Through Time, but now I can't tap out for anything, which kind of sucks. I agree. Nexus should stay banned because Nexus is awful, but I mean, they have a Hidden Stirrings in hand, too. So they get to, like, float 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cast Dig. They have 7 mana. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. They'll still have 4 mana left over. I don't know if we can even counter Dig with the Mystical Dispute. I'm just playing Scions. If we die, we die. Playing Scions adds so much to our clock that I think we just can't not play it. If we die next turn, we die. Whatever. I mean, we can't attack for 1 and say go and put them at 16 and actually have a way to win the game, you know? Yeah, no one's sad about Nexus being banned. It's just the most awful card. I mean, Adventurer's Impulse. I guess it finds the Vizier. That's a weird card. Alright, well, back to chapter 16 of The Hobbit here. We were reading Yes, Thief in the Night. Where were we? Things had gone on like this for some time, when the ravens brought news that Dane and more than 500 dwarves, hurrying from the Iron Hills, were now within about 2 days' march of Dale, coming from the northeast. "But they cannot reach the mountain unmarked," said Rourke, "and I fear lest there be battle in the valley. I do not call this counsel good, for they are grim folk. They are not likely to overcome the host that besets you. Even if they do..." Wait. Who's Roic? R-O-A with the 2 dots, C. I haven't read The Hobbit in a while. I'm not gonna lie. Who's Roic? Yeah, they could have just paid for it. So much dialogue. Thief in the Night. The Clouds Burst. Sylvan Scrying for Thespian stage. My turn. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we've got them dead in 2 turns. And we have a Mystical Dispute and a Prayer, so... Oh, Chief of the Ravens. The Eagles? What? Alright, loot. Discard Alms the Vein. Madness, please. Yes, thank you. Untaps this. Nugia. And everyone, please hold on to something. Because if we're going to have a chance to win this game, this Mystical Dispute's got to be really good. I think we're going to get there, folks. Get out of my house. No! They have their own Mystical Dispute? It was like 4 blue cards in my deck. Oh, what a jerk. What a jerk. We're dead. Alright, back to the Hobbit, I guess. Caleb! Thank you for the raid, my friend. I appreciate it. If you haven't seen Caleb's stream, obviously Stormmaster, Invitational Champion, all around good dude. Check it out, of course, CWS MTG. We're being comboed, so obviously Caleb shows up. I'm reading a little Hobbit here while we get comboed by this this filthy Lotus Field deck. What are we going to read now? We'll just start at the very beginning. There we go. An Unexpected Party. Chapter 1. The Hobbit. In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole, filled with ends of worms and an oozy smell. Nor yet a dry, bare, sandy hole, with nothing in it to sit down on or eat. It was a hobbit hole, and that means comfort. It had a perfectly round door like a porthole, painted green, with a shiny yellow brass knob in the exact middle. The door opened onto a tube-shaped hall like a tunnel. A very comfortable tunnel without smoke, with paneled walls and floors tiled and carpeted, provided with polished chairs and lots of pegs for hats and coats. The hobbit was very fond of visitors. The tunnel wound on, going fairly, but not quite straight into the side of the hill. The hill, as the people for many miles around called it, and many round doors opened out of it, first on one side and then on another. No going upstairs for a hobbit. Bedrooms, bathrooms, cellars, and pantries, lots of these. Wardrobes, he had whole rooms devoted to clothes. Indeed, on the same passage, the best rooms were all on the left-hand side for going in, and these were the only ones to have windows, deep-set round windows, looking over his garden and meadows beyond, sloping down the river. Oh, they've drawn their whole deck? Alright, cool. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we did that. So, I mean, they were able to beat a Thoughtseize and a Mystical Dispute on turn 5. I don't know what to tell y'all. Don't even know what to do. I'm not reading the Silmarillion. I don't want to read a history book. Alright, I mean, we're 0-2, but it does not feel like a bad 0-2. Pretty insane draws from our Lotus Field combo deck opponent, and then a Rakdos deck that with better deck building we probably would have beat. So that's fine. We're learning. It's a double dip. So the good news is we get to see the actual progress in action here. I'm not just going to fix the deck and then give it off and call it a day. We're going to play the deck again for another league. And if you're just tuning in, this is Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck Live on stream. And it's double dip. We have Spice Goat's Fear Visions deck here. We're going to play this entire league. We're going to fix the deck to what I think is an optimal version of this deck. And then we're going to play it again in another league. If you want to see your deck on Your Deck Live, please go to my website, jimdavismtg.com. Go to the I Play Your Deck section. All the info is right here. The upcoming queue, how much it costs, what are the options. You can see the double dips what we're on right now. Donate, submit your list, logistics, scheduling, all on there. jimdavismtg.com. Caleb was just streaming Modern Snowstorm. It's an Astrolabe and Veil of Summer Storm deck. That's great. Astrolabe and Veil of Summer. That's fantastic. 2019 Magic. Let's go first. Let's keep. Random question. If Anticipate only cost 1 blue, would it be broken, good but not overpowered, or not particularly good? It would be broken. Anticipate that costs 1 blue is almost better than Brainstorm. I mean, not better than Brainstorm, but it is in that ballpark. It's better than Preordain. It's better than Ponder. It's better than everything but Brainstorm with fetch lands. So land tap, go. I am a little concerned that we're a little light on things to do on turn 1 and 2. A lot of our cards Madness for 1 mana, but we can't play them. What could those things be, though? I'm not really sure. What's up, Salty? Happy New Year, my friend. Swamp Go. You got it. Wild Slash. Sure. Like Thrill has the same problem where it's like, I don't want to cast Thrill without a Madness card. So, kind of just going to say go here and do nothing, you know? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Zibby. Zibby's treating 2019 just like, or 2020 just like 2019. Passage, go. Alright. Neonate's a pretty weak Magic card overall, unfortunately. The benefit of Madness is that it's like a cantrip. Neonate negates that because Neonate puts you down a card by itself. So we're going to loot here and see what we're going to discard. Ooh boy, all these cards are really good. I'm going to discard Wild Slash. We have Double Temper, and they have a Murderous Rider. I want to still have Royal Scions, but we're definitely just slamming the Visions probably. They could have Decay. We'll see. We'll see. What color is it? The suspense is killing me. It's got to be green-black, right? Another swamp? Okay. Okay. The Sorcery Speed Dig. It's got fish on it. Alright, they are green-black. Nissa Vastwood Seer. That's a dead Nissa. Alright, I would like to draw a land here. We did it. So now we can just temper the Nissa and play Visions. So we get to cantrip temper here. It's awesome. Drawn from Dreams, that's the one. So we're currently threatening ultimate on Royal Scions. We got our engine online. We got tons of gas in our hand. We're feeling pretty good here. And if you're just tuning in, this is Spice Goat's Grixis Visions deck. This card is awesome. For your Visions, each player draws an extra card and they take damage if their hand's too big. We're basically like a Grixis burn, Madness burn deck. Grim Flare. Might be hitting some brutality action next turn. It's funny because we don't really want them to discard. I guess we kind of do though. They have a decay here. They have a decay. That sucks. No. They're playing Ballista on 0 to put an artifact in the graveyard. Interesting. So they're gonna let me go to my turn. I mean, there's a chance. I guess I can't brutality them, because if I brutality and duress them, then they're gonna have delirium, so that's not gonna work. It's pretty interesting. What an interesting little conundrum here. I think we just discard. Yeah, like them burning Ballista is pretty weird. So like, if I brutality and discard Temper to kill Flare, and they have an instant response, everything goes to shit, basically. So we can't ultimates next turn. I could just Defiance the Flare and then escalate the thing and then discard Temper. I don't hate that. I'm sorry. Wait, I don't want to wheel my hand. Do I want to wheel my? Maybe I do want to wheel my hand actually. Like Thrill's kind of whatever. The second Royal Scions kind of whatever. It's complicated. Correct. I don't have red mana. You're right. There's not enough red lands in this deck. That's an oversight. There's too many swamps. All right. We are going to brutality, and we're going to just escalate, kill this, and drain and see what they do. But if I... It's such a game of cat and mouse, because if I have a decay... Alright, let's just start here. I'm just gonna loot. I'm gonna loot and temper the Grim Flare. Alright. Let's just start here and see what they do. Alright, so they had the decay, sure. And now we'll just use the brutality and finish it off. And we'll duress them, and they'll be able to kill this, then we'll ultimate it. So we'll fire this off. I think duress and kill is fine. And we'll keep the we'll play Alchemist. And we'll ship the Thrill possibility. They're going to just double Murder Shredder. God! That's so sick. Alright. I think we're in trouble now. Their hand is actually perfect. Alright. This sucks. They just have answers to literally everything we have. And we also missed on the brutality. So... Alright. I guess. So they have the Murderous Rider of a Scions. And then they go to 16. Jeez. You could wheel their hand, that is true. Could wheel hands. I guess our Royal Scion sucks too, right? Because if they have the Murderous Rider. So we can just like 3 them and then wheel. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it sucks you can't duress the adventure creatures, I agree. If I Scions, they just kill it, and looting isn't even good right now anyway. This sucks. Alright. Let's Oh, it's target player discards all the cards in their hand. Ah, that was each player. Okay, hold on. Hold on. They just have so much. Like, Courser, Tracker, Rider. We can kill one of them. We can't kill all of them, you know? I guess I just wheel them. This feels bad, but... Just random cards from their library. Make them draw 4 lands, yeah. Alright. Then we have Defiance. I mean, we have Royal Scions next turn. This seems tough, because they just have, like, Abrupt Decay just answers every card in our deck. You know, part of the allure of our deck is that Visions is so durable, as it's just hard to kill, but they can kill it very easily. Which sucks. And then they have cards like Tracker and Courser, which are really good against us, too. This is the first dip. The first dip. Alright, they discard their really good hand. They drew a Passage, too, for the Tracker? God, what a sicko. Alright. Okay. Top card is Traverse the Uvenwald. Okay. Thanks for following, everyone. I appreciate it. Yeah, follow the stream with that follow button, of course. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Murderous Rider, sure. We got some work to do here. We got some work to do here. Collective Defiance. That's not the worst. I mean, they have Traverse for whatever they want next turn, which is pretty brutal. I mean, we could just, like, fully kick this thing and just wheel our hand, maybe. Because the Scions isn't very good right now. We get to kill Courser, deal some damage to them. Yeah. I mean, it sucks that the Murderous Rider is just going to get us. And they can just get whatever they want with the Traverse. It's kind of brutal. Sucks that they're going to gain life off the Rider, too, but... Alright, so wheel away Scions and land, draw, land, Stormchaser Mage. It's not ideal. Not ideal. So what do they get Traverse for? They have 5 card types in the graveyard. Abrupt Decay is so good against us. I suppose Glorybringer and Chandra seem really good in this matchup. Traverse for... If they have a land in their hands, probably just Tracker, right? Tosh Tracker's so good. Best card ever printed. Grim Flare. Alright. We don't really kill that super easily. That was actually sick. Unless they had Fatal Push. So you're telling me there's a chance. Just casual draw 3. We draw nothing. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, I don't know how effective Bedlam Reveler would be, honestly. Traverse again? What are you getting? You cast a spell. Didn't you have a plan for what you're going to get? Most things seem bad for us, but... Why aren't we playing Treasure Cruise? They got Emrakul. Like, I don't know if you want, like a bunch of them, but, like, 2 or 3 seems pretty free to me. And I feel like we're having the problem of we don't actually have a lot of card advantage in our deck. I mean, we're just dead. All right, I mean, sure, whatever. They're playing Emrakul, like, over the next turn or two, right? They're at 9? I guess we'll keep playing. I don't know why this didn't attack. Yeah, I think playing like 2 cruises seems pretty good. I'm not like super thrilled about the Thriller possibility. Yeah, I don't know why they put it like that. They should have put the Emrakul into their hand, have a land on top. I don't really understand, but Emrakul currently costs 7 mana. They have 7 mana. They could have played Emrakul this turn. It chose not to. Why? What's up, sweetest? We're 0-2. There's definitely cool stuff happening here. Our first match loss was due to some deck building issues, I think. Second round we lost to some insane hands from Lotus Field. We're losing this game, but there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. A lot of powerful things with the Madness cards and stuff. Definitely don't like Collective Defiance either. What's going on? Opponent's taking the time here. Top card's still Emrakul. Okay. We're at 6. Okay. Not sure what this card can be. Probably not Spirebluff Canal. Alright. Kind of lame. Kind of lame. That's okay. That's okay. This seems tough. They have Decays and Coursers. Definitely Chandra and Glorybringer for sure. What are we doing here? Is Hazoret good in this deck? Our plan is to have it a 7-card hand at all times, so no. We're bringing these in. Our wild slashes are pretty bad. I guess Defiance is fine. Just 4 damage something. Wild slash will only kill an early Grimflare or a tiny tracker. Key to Vicinity is not a good magic card. I'm not like thrilled with Thrill of Possibility. It's just like never going to be that good. And it's kind of clunky in a deck where we already have a lot of clunky things going on. Let me cut like 3 thrills, 2 slashes. I don't want Thoughtseize. What are other things we can do on 1 or 2 mana that's good? Like, I definitely don't like Defiance. I don't like Thrill that much. Just Necromancy, resub, 14 months. Welcome back, my friend. Thank you. The alerts aren't working right now. I don't know why. All right. Yeah, same place. Putting mulligans to 6. Is it possible we just want Regisaur in the main deck? Like, Madison cards off Regisaur seems awesome. And Regisaur plays really well with Royal Scions also. Agree. I think this deck definitely wants Cruise. I totally agree. I guess, like, we can't play Regisaur main, so then we have Regisaur and Scions and Fever Visions all 3-drop slot, which is kind of awkward. Give me the old Thermo-Alch. I've not been impressed with the Thermo-Alchemist, really. I don't know. The creatures so far seem kind of... I mean, there has to be something to do on turn 2, I suppose. Traversing again? Alright. Sure. I mean, we can Rix Maadi and just Alms the Vein here. I kind of want to save the Rix Maadi for a Spectacle later on. But then we're just doing nothing this turn. And I don't think that's acceptable. Like, we don't have any... I mean, like, if they play a Courser next turn, we can kill it with Defiance. And then set up Reveler on a future turn. How much Reveler now? Hardcasting a Madness Spell is not okay. This card is not good if we're hardcasting it. This card is good if it's a cantrip, which is what it is if we Madness it. So, that's a pretty good draw. Oh, that's a really good draw. That is something. Yeah, I agree. I was thinking about Swiftspear. That could be a thing. Swiftspear seems kind of nice, actually. Now they play Courser, and we play Chandra. That's nice. God, yeah, it's great. You love to see it. Suck it, nerd. The Swift Spirit also trigger on the what's it called? Fear on the Visions and the Planeswalker, where Alchemist does not. Like, in essence, we are kind of a burn deck, you know? Pyromancer's a little off theme. Nissa Vastwood Seer, sure. I mean, Rest in Peace is the best graveyard hit in the format, probably. I got a Forest. It's a cool Forest. We're a burn deck's crazy uncle. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's a good one. We're gonna plus Chandra first. Brutality. I think we just Glorybringer. We could Brutality and just kill the Nissa, duress them, attack. Defiance is bad. This card's just not good. Nah, we'll just banger. Give him the old banger. Probably shouldn't have done that. I wanted a little F6 equity. I doubt they have haste creatures, so you're at 4. Oh, they're just dead. It doesn't matter. Eh. And they're dead to our hand, so. Upstairs. Alright, so Glorybringer and Chandra are nice. That's definitely a thing. Okay. Okay. Make them discard hand for a peak. Maybe just scoop in response, but I mean, it was a 3-mana lava spike. Just saying. All right. This is fun. This is fun. I mean, Alchemist, like, Stormchaser also has the benefit of like always hitting for at least one. It's Alchemist and the Prowess. I think Prowess is better than Alchemist in this deck. I kind of like the Reveler. I don't like Defiance at all. I don't really like Thrill either. Ooh, stomach. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry to burp in y'all's faces. Ah, come on. Need some more lands too. It's not great. All right, we're gonna keep. I feel like we have to keep Defiance just to kill Courser. Oh, this hand's pretty gross. We're on the draw also. I think it's Alms. I think that we need, on the mulligan, we just need to have cards that do more things. Alright, it's not a bad draw. Grim Flare. Well, Thermo-Alchemist, you got some blocking to do, my friend. We've also gone from wanting to draw land and not wanting to draw land real fast here, so. Do they have Fatal Push or Abrupt Decay? Green, green. No. They have Abrupt Decay. Thermo-Alchemist, no. The good news is if the Flare deals damage to the Scions, it does not get to trigger, which is cool. So they bend Decay? No. Wait, what? You can put the cards back? They bend a Swamp. Okay, so we know they have a Decay on top of their deck. That's really weird. Never seen that before. I mean, knowing how they have Decay sucks. That makes me very sad. Oh, man. I screwed up. I should cast this. I should play Tapland. I want them to decay my Alchemist. I can kick this Defiance later and then get the Scions going, hopefully. I should have played the Watery Grave tap. That was stupid. I do not want to play a 3-mana Flame Slash. And I want them to decay my crappy creature. Oh, God. Oh, it's so much worse. Actually, it's not that much worse, because now I can kill the Vraska and the Grimflayer. They still have Decay in hand, though. So remember when Mythic Rares first came out, and they were like, they're not just going to be the best cards in the set. They're going to be big, flashy effects. Big and flashy. Good synergy bear. They bend to Decay. I'm not sure what that means. Visions? Alright. Alright. I mean, this is, like, not bad. 2 modes. 4 and 3. Don't think that the that card can get any better than that, so still have 4 cards in hand, but oh my god, they have Nisso Shakes the World. Can't get away from this card. Big and flashy like Brazen Borrower, a card that should probably be an uncommon. Think we're in trouble, folks. I think our best chance to win this game is to loot into a Fiery Temper right here, right now. Right. Why is this a rare and Grimflayer's a mythic? You know? Alright, loot. Fiery Temper! Oh boy. Oh boy. Tough run so far. Tough run. We have a lot of improving to do here, though. We got a lot of improving. A lot of room to improve. And I got good feelings about this deck. Fever Visions is sweet. Magic Island is not sweet. We're doing good here. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. What's up, Wolf? Your Deck Live all day. Hanging out, playing decks, having fun. Remember, folks, I got sponsors. Coalesce Apparel and Design.shop. Go buy your shirts. I'm wearing one right now, see? It's so soft and comfy. It's great. Attack You. It's my favorite one. Check it out, Coalesce Apparel and Design.shop. Great Magic shirts. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. Uberg shirts. They're making me shirts. That's pretty cool. Check that out. That's coming soon. Hashtag soon. And yeah, Coalesce Apparel and Design.shop. Check out bcwsupplies.com as well. Go buy their binders. They're like Z-Folio 12 pocket binders. My entire collection is in 4 of them. It's awesome. I bring them everywhere. Super durable, super awesome. Their deck boxes are great. The sleeves are great. They're all great. Check it out. bcwsupplies.com. Use promo code GYM10 for 10% off your order on those. Cardboard Live is the overlay you see right now on the screen. Check that out. It's going to be a big year for Cardboard Live 2020. I got the feeling. It's going to be good. Check it out. Cardboard.live. You're a content creator. Please get involved. Yes. Rough games, but valuable data so far, which is good for a double dip. So I'm pretty okay with it. All right, we're going to keep. Rough games, good data. Deacon says, my foil Planeswalker collection is in one of the Z folios. One of the best binders I have used. Love it. All right. Let's go. Our opponent's name is Offline. I kind of like it. Oh, bump. Whoa, hello. Didn't see that coming. Okay. Swamp Bomac Courier. Do I have a million legacy staples like 10 in his dual lands? No. Okay. How about we just brutality, right? Like, probably pitch like a land. I mean, I don't love Defiance. What are they doing, though? Like, Swamp Bomac Courier? Tranquil says, took you up on your buy 5 packs of Elite 2 sleeves for less than $6 each. Throw with the sleeves, re-sleeve all my Pioneered cards. Awesome, Tranquil. That's great. I should start saving these testimonials and give them to all my sponsors. It's a good idea. Let's do that. Good idea. I'm smart. All right, so we Alchemist or Brutality here. Maybe just Alchemist and see what's up. The thing is, like, if I Alchemist and they push it, I feel really bad. I don't think Courier would be good in this deck at all, no. I'm in Brutality. We're just going to do 2 modes. Just kill Duress. Discard Watery Grave. See what's up. Their end is Disintegration. Oh my god. Bone Crusher Giants for days and days and days and days. Alright. Alright. So Thermo-Alchemist still feels pretty safe. Man. Not sure about the visions here, honestly. Stormchaser Mage? You can survive Stomp. I agree. We're a little clunky right now. We're going to clean things up, for sure. Make things less clunky. I mean, killing Scrounger's like not even good. And then we kind of just want them to not draw land, realistically. Which is kind of a counterpoint to playing Visions. But at the same time, Visions is going to start nugging them. They're at 18. Alchemist can't even block anything. Screw it. Thoughtseize. Alright. I mean, that means they didn't draw a land, probably. Also drew it last turn, so... Yeah, we can definitely clean this deck up. I got some ideas floating around. I got ideas. Took Stormchaser Mage. Alright, so their last 2 draw steps were Thoughtseize. Their hand is Bone Crusher, Chandra. Rix Maadi Reveler. We're just playing the Scions here. Loot. Another Collective Defiance. I mean, as a Searing Blaze, it's not really that bad right now. Is it better than Rix Maadi Reveler? Reveler's pretty mopey. And now you have a discard outlet in Scions too. I think I just dumped the Reveler actually. We need to draw land. We need to draw land, but and they drew. So they drew Slew. Oh, off the Fever Visions. They drew Slew and Foreboding Ruins. Okay. So they have 3. They're going up to 4 cards, taking 2, right? Yep, okay. And they're attacking me and ignoring the Royal Scions. Alright, so draw. Yeah, we're just gonna. We should draw land Searing Blaze here. Land, please. Thank you. And then I think we want the Reveler. Nah, I'll keep the Flyer. So we're just gonna give him the old Searing Blaze. Not very efficient, but I'll deal 4 to a creature and 3 to a opponent. And I'm gonna kill the Scrounger, I think. Maybe not. I'll take an extra 2 damage, but I'll take an extra 1. I guess over the next 2 turns, I'll take the same amount of damage. Yeah, that's actually probably fine. Their hand is Bonecrusher, Chandra, Slew, random card. Where are my burn spells at? My Fiery Tempers and my Alms the Veins and stuff. So if we had a cruise right now, yeah, we got to get some cruises in this deck too. We got to go on a cruise, folks. Cruise seems really good in this deck. All right, they've drawn a land. And they've got Chandra. I mean, they can stomp off this, I guess. They can kind of empty their hand. It's fine. So it's not attacking us, which is good. So that attacks us. We go to 4. Thrill of Possibility. Can I kill them here? Yes, I can. They're dead. Okay. So each play Stormchaser Mage, plus it, and give him the old Lava Spike. Collective Defiance is like a clunky old Cadillac or something. It's not very good, but it can do things. It's clunky as all hell, but it got us there. Yeah, Monastery Spirits are going to go nuts in this deck. Stormfist Crusader? What is that? Oh, the 2-drop Menace creature? That's kind of interesting. Makes our opponent draw cards and lose life. That's kind of interesting. I'm worried that it's really fragile. It's a cool idea, though. We can make note of that. All right, so they're like Rakdos aggro, like unlicensed integration, stuff like that. Bone Crusher Giant, Bomac Courier stuff. We're gonna want Defiances are gone. It's a Clunktacular. Fever Visions, we're on the draw now. I want the bangers. I think the thrills are just kind of bad. I'm going to leave in the Visions. With Fever Visions, you need Bounce. I don't think Brazen Borrower is good in this deck at all, though. It's so hard to cast, and the body's irrelevant. And Cruise is much better than Bedlam Reveler is. We're playing a lot of we're playing like Planeswalkers and enchantments and stuff. I don't think Reveler is going to be as good as we want it to be. I guess Abrade's also good. I think the big question is, do I want Visions on the draw against an aggro deck? Because the answer might be no. I could just bring in 2 Chandras, but more like a mid-range game. I think on the play I want it, but on the draw we don't. Yeah, I think I like this. I guess Defiance does kill Glorybringer. I guess Lightning Axe is also much, much worse without Fevered Visions. That's fair. The more aggro this deck gets, the more I don't see how Visions fits in it. I mean, drawing extra cards in your aggro deck is awesome. Realistically. Like, the important thing to note about Visions is, it's not Howling Mine. The problem with Howling Mine is they draw first. So you're down a card immediately. With Visions, you draw the card first. So you're at least even on parity. You get the card back immediately, and then they start getting cards. So you're still behind. You're still -1 card advantage, per se. But the advantage is immediate. This sounds fine. Foreboding Ruins, Knight of Ebon Leaf. They're like really Rakdos. Alright. Well, let's just kill that thing. Stormchaser Crusader is interesting. I think it's too fragile. It's definitely interesting. They are playing Hardicurin. I brought in the Abrades, right? Yeah. I'm smart. Pro, 2-month resub. Welcome back, my friend. Thanks so much. Month number 2 is the most important month. It means you chose to come back and support me, and I appreciate that very, very much. For those who don't know, best way to support me, $5 a month on Twitch. Subscribe to the stream, and all your dreams will come true. If your dreams are badly made emotes and mid-level Magic play and medium personality. You get all my emotes, all my VODs, access to my private Discord chat server, and the warm, fuzzy feeling in knowing you're supporting a content creator who's doing what they love. So thank you all. I appreciate it. Yeah. I think we're dying this game. We're going to hardcast Alms of the Vein, and it's going to feel pretty bad, but... I can never wrap my head around Stormchaser Mage, if the card's actually good or not. It's a weird card. Like, it's literally just +1 toughness on Monastery Spear for an extra color of mana, but evasion. And they're really going off on us here. Jesus. That's their entire hand in play on turn 4. Well, I think we're dead, folks. I think their hand is a little too good to compete with. That was a good hand. Good hand. Good show, opponent. Good show. Alright. I mean, we have the tools. We just didn't really put them together too well there. Alright, now we're on the play. And the question is, on the play, do you want Visions? They are playing a lot of 1-drops, too. Maybe we just don't want Visions at all. Yeah, we're going to leave it. I'm not sure. I feel like Visions might be right on the play, but I'm not really sure. Yeah. Like, they're more aggro than it seemed. Some of the Rakdos decks are more, like, mid-rangey. I think this is fine. I think Chandra's really good in the play. We gotta draw a spell or two here, but Abrade's pretty nice. Chandra's good in the play. I'm going to keep. We might just die, but I'm going to keep. I mean, there's no Path to Exile, so Stormbright Dragon's not even good. Glorybringer is one of the best cards in the Pioneer format, like, as a whole. It's just an unbelievable tempo card. Not many things kill it. It's always card advantage. It's very, very good. Been on for almost 8 hours. We kicking it today. Alright, so no play is nice. Definitely like no play. Scions is fine. I like Scions. I like Abrade into Scions into Chandra here. It feels pretty good. Jace Byron's Prodigy. That card's good. It obviously fits the Madness theme really well. Like, I'm not sure how many Royal Scions we want. Jace is very vulnerable to removal, though, and it's kind of slow. Thermo-Alchemist. Nah, I think we're just going to play Scions here. It's not amazing we're just Scions. I think we're like nothing in play, really, but alright. I'll just ship the Watery Grave. Boone Crucier Giant, a.k.a. Dead to Chandra. Collective Brutality. These Thermo-Alchemists suck. Let's loot. I suppose we dump a land. They could definitely kill the Chandra with a number of things, but I'm pretty sure I'll take the 2 for 1 here. Stomp, sure. And Kari Zev, Skyship Raider. Okay. Another Royal Scions. That's kind of lame. Alright. I would like to ultimate this Royal Scions next turn, but I don't know if we can defend against this thing. Let's just loot and see what turns up. Hopefully a Fiery Temper. Wild Slash. I guess we're going to 2 for 1 ourselves and just kill the Kari Zev. Nah, Kari Zev's a 1/3. And Brutality's -2/-2. I kind of want to ship the Alchemist here. I think it's just so bad. Actually, I'm sorry. We should discard the... Nah, well... Yeah, we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to Alms / Brutality. Doesn't matter what order we do it in, really. We're going to duress them, too. -2/-2, duress. You, that. Discard Alms. Madness. And then this, hopefully, we'll plow the road for our Royal Scions, barring a Glorybringer. If they have Glorybringer and a land, that sucks. They have Chandra, push. Alright. That's pretty good for us. So it looks like we're going ultimate next turn with the Royal Scions. That's pretty cool. Look at our graveyard, though. This guy needs some freaking cruises. We mad us off with the Brutality. It didn't matter which one we did it off of. So their hand is Chandra, and they have a Bone Crusher Giant in exile. And they have the card they drew. And if the card they drew does not deal with Royal Scions, we good. Oh, we good. Let's go. Joey, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Happy to have you, Joey. Thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. Twitch Prime. Free sub. All you Amazon Prime users get your free subs. Bulma Core would have been annoying, yeah. Alright, so we're going to ultimate this and just kill Chandra. They have another Chandra, but I think that we just need to get rid of it, so it's draw 4, and then, yeah, number of cards in hand, sure. Ultimate. Joey says, thanks for the content, stream of content. Appreciate it. Thanks, Joey. I'll help you survive your lunch breaks. Awesome, my friend. Brutality, Alms, Scions. Right. Kill that. Play another Scions. We're a little flush on lands here, I'm not going to lie. We're going to loot. Oh my god. Ugh. No, it's not duress, it's instant or sorcery. So no, we cannot hit their Chandra. I guess we're just gonna hit Alms the Vein, because, like, well, I mean, we're gonna manage it eventually, right? So, all right. Well, here we are. Lands ahoy. They have Chandra in hand, Bone Crusher in exile. Exiling. I'll make you mana, sure. Alright, I mean, we gotta kill this thing here. Let's draw some spells. It's kind of cute. Wild Slash. I mean, like, we can just Brutality Drain twice, I guess. Like, -2/-2 drain, -2/-2 drain. I doubt the card in their hand is an instant or sorcery that's going to be worth duressing, so we probably just ship a land, duress drain, duress drain. I mean, whatever. Kill drain, kill drain. We're taking 4 damage from this, but whatever. Just have all these lands in our hand. Right? We could just kill it. Hold on a second. Maybe we don't do this. So we don't want to keep things in our hand to loot away. Maybe I just Wild Slash this. I mean, Slash can also deal with Chandra if we're scared of ultimate. I could also just not. You know, I'm just gonna not escalate. And say go. I want to keep looting lands or things to loot in our hand. Like, just imagine if we were drawing to cruise in, like, any of these games, you know? Alright, exile Swamp. Karizev. Damn shocks. Opponent's deck is very shock-proof. Come on! Oh, man. Do you even play this? I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, here's Chandra. Heart of Kiran. It's pretty good too. Yeah, this has kind of sucked a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to build this deck a lot better. We can make it better. Alright, so both are on Scions. I mean, everything goes to shit next turn, honestly. I mean, if we just drew away to kill Karizev in the last, like, three turns, we were probably fine this game. And Knight of Ebon Legion? Jeez. That's not even good. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Alright. I'm not even sure what the new Heliod does. point. I mean, we dodged this bullet of ultimating Chandra, and we got to kill the Heart of Kieran. That's kind of cool. Where all these shocks though have been really their deck is built really well against shock. Like shock's like not even good against them. But now they have Knight going too, so oh boy. Like they get to kill Scions here, and if we don't draw, I think if we draw Glorybringer next turn exactly, we're in fine shape. But I know the combo with Heliod, but I don't really know exactly what it does. That's a plus that. Glorybringer next turn, please. Glorybringer next turn kills Chandra and Knight, and gives me a chance to win this game. Glorybringer off the top. What game was that? Is that game 3? Man, we're getting shellacked here. Hello, Magic Online. Oh boy. We're 0-4, but it does not feel like we're 0-4. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're okay. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna make it better. A lot of things to do here. A lot of things to do here. A lot of things to do here. Yeah, I love the idea of Reggie. I love the idea of Swift Spear. What are our thoughts again? Who's been taking notes? Who's been taking notes? We want a Regisaur Alpha. Or maybe not Alpha. It's a double dip. It's a double dip. Yes. We wanted Rotting Regisaur. We wanted Melancholy Swift Spear. We don't like Alchemist. Don't like Thrill. We need Treasure Cruises. No Defiances. We need another land or two. Might want a third Lightning Axe. We'll see. And then we want a good sideboard plan against aggro decks for when the Visions comes out. This deck probably wants Thing in the Ice, makes the opponent have more cards in hand, blocks well, and is a big old boy. That's not a bad idea. Thing in the Ice. Alright, well, this hand sucks. Mulligan. Let's place. I think Royal Scions is pretty good in this deck, too. So we're on the draw. I can't double land. I want to double land, but I can't double land. I'm going to draw a third land. Then none of our cards work, so... Hello. A little Grixis buddy, huh? God damn it. Sorry if your visions. It's nice knowing you. What's up, Spring? Interesting. Interesting. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. That's kind of lame. We could just Madness off of the Ravager, but I want to play Thrill and draw cards. It's like super awkward. Like, I guess discarding a land isn't that bad either. Like I'm casting throw anyway, which is kind of shitty, but all right. That was nice. That was a good draw. All right, let's just shove it all in play. I'm just gonna axe right now while they're tapped out. Discard Alms. Upstairs. Sort of a little light on cards here, though. If only we had a Treasure Cruise. Cruise is the nuts. Cruise is going to make this deck so much better. Is Terramander acceptable? Nah. Let's play with Cruise, too. No! More stuff? Jace Viren's Prodigy. Take one. Uh-oh. 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 Thermo-Alchemist, no! Suppose it's better than nothing. Maybe we should want 4 crews. Maybe we should cruise all day, every day. It's kind of the card I want to draw literally every turn, basically. What's this? What are they doing? They're tapping the wrong lands. What's going on here? Nope. They have Salumgar's Scorn, and they're going to cast Sarkin. No. Kolaghan's Command. Nope. Jace. Alright. Alright. Tough game there. Tough game. They didn't Thoughtseize that Visions. You're in great shape. But they did. So we lost. Okay. Okay. Right. We can always loot away the extra cruises too, which is pretty big game. Jace is definitely interesting. Lord of the Homeless, 4-month hype. Appreciate that. Resub. Welcome back. Alright, so Grixis Dragons. And they have Jace. Defiance does kill. I think that Defiance is bad, but we need something that can kill things of 4 toughness. We keep leaving it in our deck, even though it's not good. I don't think Brutality is particularly... I mean, Brutality is good against Jace. They got like 2 Wild Slashes. Yeah, Chandra's really good too, actually. Oh, Chandra's insane, yeah. What am I doing? What are we cutting? I don't think we need Defiance. We have enough ways to kill things. I don't know if we need Wild Slash, honestly. Yes, screw Wild Slash. We can kill Jace with a Fiery Temper also. Let's cut like a Thrill of Possibility or 2. I'm not thrilled with the Thoughtseize and the Visions, but let's like try this. Now, Dispute counters a lot of their stuff. It counters Bolus. It's like the one clean answer to Bolus, too. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. They're definitely more of a Jund deck, but it still counters a lot of their spells. So it's good. It's good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Thing in the Ice is also an interesting thought. What you got? God damn it. They had double Thoughtseize. I mean, we have a one card hand here, and we can't stop them from Thoughtseizing it. Take Your Time is also busted. We can't currently kill a Kalidas either. Oh, man. This is brutal. Alright, go nuts. I'm not convinced Thing in the Ice is a good card in Pioneer. Although, I think it would be maybe a sideboard option. It's not the worst. Would I rather have Stormchaser Mage in play or Thermo-Alchemist? Probably Stormchaser Mage, right? They didn't Thoughtseize me. That's kind of interesting. If they hadn't Thoughtseize our Visions both games, you know? Alright, well, they got everything. And they have Dig and an Island in their hand, so Visions off the top. Brutal. Just brutal. Thermo-Alchemist sucks. It's not even close to good. What's up, Smurf? Happy New Year, my friends. Alright, big draw step. Here we go. Why would you do this in my upkeep? Okay. Well, now they have Kalidas back. And we have Chandra. But they now... So their hand is Kalidas, Dig Through Time, 2 cards. Like, great. New sub, what's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. I mean, like, you probably want to play Chandra, I guess. Like, it would be really awesome if they just played Kalidas and we just Chandra'd it. But, and like, now they won't play Kalidas into Chandra, but we'll just have Chandra in play. So, I think this is, like, fine. They're also dying. So it's worth an extra 3 damage this turn. And whatever we draw next turn, in theory, so... We also just need to pressure them because they have Dig Through Time in their hand, so we really got to kill them before they can do that. They have Murder Strider. God. No breaks today with this deck. Not a single break at all. Screw it. Just draw Alms of the Vein off the top, please. Can we just do it? Can we just draw Alms of the Vein off the top, please? Here it comes. Let's go. Big money. The biggest money. Let's go. Urgh. Bolus dig through time. Alright. They're 1. So they go to 4. And we're still drawing to Alms of the Vein, maybe. Or Thoughtseize bug. Well, that's really funny. If we had Defiance in our deck still, that would win the game for us right now. Bobby from Michigan, new sub. Playing since Theros. Favorite deck ever is Grixis Shadow. Keep up the good content. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it. Oh, boy. All right. Well, it's almost poetic that this double dip would be an 0-5 to start. Because now we're going to go 5-0. We're going to fix this. This was not... This league should not have been an 0-5. This is what we call a really soft 0-5. This should have been like a 2-3, I think. If we played this league a bunch of times, I think we would average a 2-3 record. Based on how the game's played out. Alright. Let's fix things. We can fix this. We can do it. I kind of wanted to just rebuild the entire mana base. So I'm just going to throw it all out. And we'll see what spells we're playing and go from there. I know I want at least 23 lands, if not 24, though. Alchemist is gone. Alchemist is gone. Collective Defiance is gone. I want to take one look at all the madness cards in the format. Okay. Netherworld, just the wind. It's a little too cute, I think. It's honestly not the worst. If we were straight blue-red, I think just the wind could possibly be on the table. But, Psychotic Episode. It's pretty bad. Big Game Hunter. Wait. We gotta look at Pioneer. We're looking at Modern right now. Let's limit this card pool a little bit. Alright, yeah. Avacyn's Judgment. Yeah, I don't think there's any madness cards you want to play besides the cards we're already playing. Bloodhall Priest. No, we're going to have cards in our hand for sure. Alright, so nothing super exciting there. Cards we were talking about. Treasure freaking Cruise. For the love of God, at least 3, if not 4. I don't own Treasure Cruise. Wow. Wow. That's got to change. That's got to change. At least 3 crews, if not 4. I don't like Thrill either. The problem is we need to make sure we have enough discard outlets for our madness stuff. And if we're cutting... So far, what do we cut? We cut Thrill, or we cut the... Ah, crap. I should have opened a new version of a deck. I'm really stupid. This works. Alright, so our madness outlets were Brutality, Reveler, Thrill, Scions, Defiance, Axe. Okay. Now we're going to have Regisaur also, which is pretty good. So, I want a third Royal Scions for sure. Scions is one of the best madnessy cards. It's also really good with Regisaur Alpha. I mean, whatever. Rotting Regisaur. Now, these don't really count as 3-drops. So right now our 3-drops, we have 11 3-drops. I don't want Thrill, and Reggie provides us with a Madness outlet I like. I think we want... I mean, the thing is, we want Swift Spear, but, like, what are we cutting? Was Rix Maadi Reveler good enough? Without Thermo-Alchemist, I'm much less happy with Reveler. It's fine, but it's not great. We're at 37 cards right now. I've already added Register. I've already added Cruise. What else did I want to add? We were considering another Axe also. Temper, Alms, Visions, Royal Scions, Cruise. Is the Prowess Devil? What's the Prowess Devil? Yeah, we got more lands too. We're definitely coming in pretty heavy here. How good is Stormchaser Mage? It wasn't bad. It certainly wasn't bad. We're not playing Bedlam Reveler, we're playing Treasure Cruise. Brutality is also pretty redundant with Wild Slash, which I don't like. We're in the rabbit hole here. We are in the rabbit hole. Jace Byron's Prodigy is also a possibility. It isn't even good, though, because flashing back most of our spells sucks. So, Stormchaser Crusader is interesting. I'm not going to lie. That's definitely an interesting one. It's... Do we think it's better than Stormchaser Mage? It is obviously pretty cool. You know, like... The ability to... You know, it's on theme. It makes the visions better. It kind of gluts our opponent up. It's a menace creature. It deals damage. It's not as explosive as Stormchaser can be with big prowess turns, but it's certainly a good card. Young Pyromancer is kind of off theme. I don't think we want to be going wide. It doesn't really do anything for us. Maybe we just abandon the Stormchasers and see how it feels. This is 37 cards with Stormchaser Crusader is also a draw engine too. Yeah, it's a different kind of evasion. It's not as good against a clogged board, but is there anything here that I'm missing when I was discussing cards that I wanted and cards that I was excited about? Cut to Ribbons. It's not the worst. No, you have to make every land drop. We struggled. We lost numerous games because we played Visions on 3 and just missed like 2 land drops over the next 2 turns and just couldn't cast all our spells and died. We need ways to kill bigger things. Lightning Axe does that really well. The Axe plays well with Cruise. Right now, we're certainly looting a lot less. We're not playing the Thrill Possibility card. We're leaning more on Royal Scions. And we're not... I guess we're not looting anymore. Now we're Rotting Registoring, which is a little bit different. So when you loot with a Madness card, it's card advantage. It makes your Madness card into a cantrip. You know, you loot, you draw, and then put Fire's Temper onto the stack rather than the graveyard. But discarding to Register is costed as a drawback. So now instead of a drawback, we're just casting Lightning Bolts for free anyway, which is pretty good, honestly. And obviously Register plays well with the Tempers, plays well with the Scions. Trim a Slash for Brutality. I mean, Brutality is pretty good in the deck. You know, our hand is often full, and it's just a good card in general. I like that Slash is really cheap, but I could buy that. Your Regisaur is also just very powerful. It's also very good with the First Strike and Trample from Royal Scions, which is nice. So, okay, I can buy a 3 and 3. 3 Slash, 3 Brutality. I think I'm happy with this. I think this is enough. I think 23 lands is fine. I think I'm happy with this. Speak now if ever hold your peace in the main deck. So we're about to build a mana base. I mean, Drowned Temple is a really cool card, but it doesn't do anything for us. So we're not ramping it anything. It doesn't do anything. Remember, this is an aggressive deck, folks. We're trying to kill our opponent quickly. Drowned Temple, Search for Escanta, all slow cards. All slow cards. Okay. Let's build our mana base. So, colors. By cutting the 2-drop blue card, we're also making our mana base a little easier. Now we're just like really lightly splashing blue, which is pretty nice. Why not the 4th Stormfist Crusader? Because I'm not sure if it's good. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know if it's a card I want multiples of. Another Axe is tough. Because the thing is, Axe is... I can put more Axes on the board. But Axe is really bad against some decks. It doesn't even do anything. So... A Sanitarium's way too hard on the colors, yeah. Goggles. Alright, so let's... Now also we're more base Rakdos than we were before. So... 4 Blood Crypt. 4 Steam Vents. Or some number of Steam Vents. Is Thing in the Ice better than Stormfist? I mean, we're not playing that many spells. It's the same problem with Thermo-Alchemist. Like, you know, Fever Visions, Royal Scions, Rotting Reach, these are all not instants or sorceries. I don't think the instants and sorcery cards are good at all in this deck. 3 Steam Vents. You know, I want more Steam Vents than Watery Graves. Yeah, definitely want more red than black. And then we're going to want... What's that card called? Oh, it's called the Fast Land. The blue... Is it Fast Land? Spirebluff Canal. Being old is cool. I want less Spirebluffs than last time. I want more Buddy lands. I don't think Watery Grave is that good in our deck, honestly. 2 Watery Grave, 2 Spirebluff. We're going to want, like, a couple mountains. Like, mountain, swamp, probably. And then... like, 2 Sulfur Falls. We're at 17 lands right now. 2 Dragonskull. Don't want many Drowned Catacombs, I don't think. Right now we're at, so if I add 2, it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 12 blue sources right now. No castles, I don't think. We're pretty gummed up on things to do with our mana. We need 2 more lands. Sulfur Falls. It's probably just more Dragonskull Summits, honestly. How do you decide to split between Strucklands and Fastlands? Depends on how important they are on the early turns. You gotta watch your land types. Right now we have 10 duels and 3 basics, so 13 basic land typed cards. Turn on our buddy lands. It might even be a little low. I wouldn't necessarily hate adding 1 more. But Watery Grave is pretty bad. I think I'm pretty happy with this mana base. 4, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13 black sources. That is kind of light. That is kind of light. So maybe we add, I guess we play a Watery Grave over a Steam Vents. 2 Sulfur Falls, 2 Spirebluff Canals. Yeah, the Spirebluff Canals are throwing off the black mana. So I actually want to cut a Sulfur. There's too many black lands, though. We need black-red lands. We need to have all Dragonskulls, all that. We can outplay colorless lands. We're through our 3-color deck. I think his mana base is pretty reasonable. So I think this is good. I think this is good for the mana base. We've got threats: Swiftspear, Crusader, Regisaur, Scions, Visions. Love the cruises. Might even want the 4th cruise, honestly, but I think a 3 is probably fine. I'm happy with the main deck. So let's look at our sideboard. Mana base is good. Sideboard. I love the Chandras and the Glorybringers, actually. I like that plan a lot against creature decks. We're boarding out our Visions. The Cry of the Carnariums, it felt like the decks were already trying hard to be good against Shock. It's even like the Rakdos deck we played against that has like Scrappy Scrounger and Bowmac Warrior and stuff, which you'd think would be Cry of the Carnarium would be good against. Wasn't really great for us. It is good against like mono black aggro, but I don't know. And also Cry now kills Stormfist Crusader, which might come out in his matchups anyway. Still want Dispute. The sideboard was honestly fine. Is there anything I mentioned I wanted to play in the sideboard? Anything I was missing? Anger instead of Cry the Carnarium. I mean, Anger kills Swiftspear. Anger's a lot better, though. Anger is a lot better. Yeah, I wouldn't mind another... Actually, I want some Dread Boars, I think. Some for Lotus Field. We have a clock, we have Thoughtseizes. You know, I don't think there's much we can really do against them without boarding very specific cards that I don't really want to board. Blue, what's up, my friend? I'm new to Magic the Gathering. It's a complicated game. It's hard to explain a little bit. Does that still work? There we go. Anger over Cry is certainly interesting. I think I like that, actually. Because it kills Bone Crusher Giant, it kills Rekindling Phoenix. And then 4 Thoughtseize. I don't know if Abrade is super necessary. Heart of Kieran's not a popular card. We happen to play against it, but it's not very popular. And if we have Anger, I kind of want like Dreadbore, maybe. I mean, Lightning Axe is definitely good. Yeah, I think I like Dreadbore. The ramp decks, I mean, we're pretty quick. I'd say that Regisaur and Visions are both good against them. Yeah, so I think I like this. So this is going to be our updated version of the deck. And we're going to go from here. So... why do you want Scrappy Scrounger? Always, folks, when you're suggesting a card, don't say why not this card. Say, I think you should play this card because, and then give a reason. It's much easier to like give a good discussion if you do that. Like, we're playing 11 creatures. Why do you want Scrappy Scrounger in this deck? So yeah, I'm pretty happy here. I think the Cruise is going to be a huge upgrade. I think Regisaur is going to be really good. We're still playing Visions. We still got our Scions. Yeah, I mean, it is aggressive, but we're just not playing enough creatures to really make it good. And we're exiling our graveyard with the Treasure Cruises. It doesn't really fit the theme. It's a really good card, but it doesn't really jive with the deck. I think the mana base is fine. It might be a little bit off, but I think it's fine. I like the 2 axes, 3 slashes. Again, ideally, these cards are going to be like here, mana cost wise. This will hopefully be like somewhere in this range. So our curve is definitely a bit better than it looks. 1 Murderous Compulsion. Alright, I'll look it up. What's Murderous Compulsion? Destroy target tapped creature. That's like a pretty... You can't have cards that are too low on power level, you know? So, this is where we're going to move our double dip to. So, we're going to play this right now. But if you're watching on YouTube, it's going to be a different video. Alright, so, all YouTube folks, I love you. Look for the follow-up double dip. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Please engage. It's very, very useful for me as a content creator. It's free to do. And I love you all. So, YouTube folks.